Okay. Hey guys, I'm going to do another kind of shorter stream this week. It is being such a busy time of year right now, and I'm going to be just photographing some chunks of limestone that come from the Bangor Formation of Alabama. These are about 330-ish million years old, and this is basically a marine seafloor. And what you're looking at there are tons and tons of little, very small fossils of different animals. The really big object that you see kind of running through the middle here, this kind of white, is one big colonial animal, which is something of a paradox to say, but whatever, called Archimedes, a big bryozoan, whereas many of the pieces you're looking at on either side are parts of crinoids. These are both animals that were very common back during the early Pennsylvanian, which is where this dates back to. So, if you're hanging out live and you'd like to throw a comment in the chat, I will see it, so go ahead and do that. If you're watching this back later, thanks for watching my stuff and running the view counter up. And you can go ahead and try to message me some other way. My email is on the YouTube page, so do as you like. We're also joined by my little cat, who is going to try to rub her face on everything, which doesn't help, but she is cute, so I let her do it. And yeah, you can just enjoy listening to a little bit of classical on the radio. Strings and harpsichord, I guess. And maybe you'll hear my cat. She is right here underneath my feet, but she's also very quiet. So no guarantee. Even though she's very chatty, she meows incessantly when she wants food, which is what's happening right now. But she's so tiny and so puny and so meek that microphone doesn't seem to pick it up very often. What?
subject is in the Egyptian temple, the sun sun god Amun-Re, and Kama is asked to dance in order to save her homeland from army occupation. She performs 3 dances, magic works, and filled with joy, she begins a 4th dance only to be immediately struck down by supernatural forces. At this point, her people, liberated from their oppressors, invade the palace and discover that Kama was free of their freedom of life. Here is the ballet score with Renaissance May conducting the Swiss Romand Orchestra.
Yes, hello. There are indeed lots of little crinoid bits in the sample. You can see a couple, 2 somewhat articulated plates right there. This also has running through it is a big column of Archimedes, but I'm zoomed in right now so that it appears as like one gigantic white block running through the middle. Yeah, see this right here? Get it a little more centered. This spiral right here, that is part of one of the whorls, I suppose, of Archimedes. I primarily work with vertebrates, and so when I look at stuff like Pennsylvanian, actually this is Mississippian limestones, I'm having to remind myself about the anatomy of these things and all that. But yeah, that's one. It looks big here, but it's, I'd say, maybe half a centimeter wide in the middle. Yeah, I think it's cool. How's your day going? Video of that. Like messing with the tint and the color temperature, it turns the fossil into a rave. Oh no, that's a picture. There we go. You've seen Archimedes, but have you seen it in a cyan filter? Now you have. That's a good place to be, can't complain. What is it, August? It's a rhetorical question. I know what you want. Not yet. See, I like vacuuming before I do these so that she runs away and hides and then doesn't bother me for at least another 30 or 45 minutes, but I think she's wised up to it. She demands her food. There's another branch of Archimedes. There's actually two kind of lying in parallel on this piece. Looks like we've got a couple of people watching. Hello, welcome. I always feel like maybe I do this too late in the day, but then I always have people come on towards the end. Normally I'd be wrapping at 5. I might go a little bit longer just because I got a late start today. Yes, I know, you're so cute. You're rubbing your face on everything. When you're this close up, the little crinoid discs, they look like dried banana slices. You know what I mean? See that ridge pretty well from here. Oh, what is it? So, if for anybody listening for the first time who might be new, if you're curious to know what I'm doing with this photography, occasionally it goes into research stuff. A lot of the time, or for when I have sediments to go through that might have microfossils in them, Microstream is kind of the time I set aside to do a little bit of picking, at least every single week, see what's in those sediments. They can be small fish fossils, in theory small mammal fossils. I've yet to find one, but could happen someday. But right now, like on these days that I'm doing photography, a lot of it is for museum displays, actually. So if you search on this channel, or just look up Shadowbox on Steam. I have a free virtual museum that I've been working on for a couple of years. It's been in early access for beta testing on Windows since January. And you may notice if you go and download it and play it right now, which I would encourage people to do, because every new person who tests it, that's another frame of reference for what works on what hardware. It helps us make it more accessible. That one kind of looks like Pac-Man, that's funny. But if you go in there, you might notice, you look in the Carboniferous crypt, you might notice that I don't have anything from the Bangor Limestone. And that's going to be true for a while, but eventually